it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today starts another reading vlog, so stay tuned. So it's like 11:30 on Monday, September 10th, which means it's also Marty's birthday. So we did a little bit of celebrating today, not a whole lot. I gave him his gift early and we pretty much just had dinner, had a little red velvet cake for him, and I did like the sparkler candles, and yeah, that's what we did today. And I went to the gym earlier, and while Marty went, and he got a massage, a nice long 2-hour birthday massage. And I've also gotten a lot of reading done today, but I have a feeling that this vlog is going to be a whole lot of book mail, because I have been ordering a lot of books. Like, I ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon, and I have lots of book mail, or at least bookish mail. Okay, so the first thing I have here is Banished by Betsy Chow. This is the third book in the Spelled trilogy, and I've ordered the other 2 books, but they haven't gotten here yet. So it looks like this. This is a fairy tale retelling, because y'all know I like those. And it's based in Oz. And it's kind of a Wizard of Oz retelling. But there are other things that mix into these. Like, I know there's some Robin Hood. There's some Camelot stuff. It's apparently Dorothea is actually from Oz, and she's a princess, and then she gets sent to Kansas where nobody seems to know she's royalty. And it sounds super cute, and I cannot wait to read this. I'm just so excited about these. And this very much gave me like Once Upon a Time vibes, because I think they live in a place called Story instead of like Storybrooke, and there's like different stories that are interwoven together. And that also makes me think of the Lunar Chronicles, except that was a bit more sci-fi, and this is a bit more fairy tale, I think. Instead of ruby slippers, Dorothea has her Hans Christian Louis Vuittons. Love that. Okay, let me show you the rest. Okay, so this next one was actually something that I saw on Zoe's channel over at You're a Book Nerd Zoe, and I'll link her channel down below. But she was, I think it was her Newt's wrap up, and I saw this book and I was just like, I need that book, and I went and ordered it. In the middle of watching her video, I paused, went on Amazon, ordered this book, and then came back and finished her video. And that is The Annotated Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. And, well, it's like it says, it's the annotated version. So you have the story, and then if there's any note, it'll have like the number over there, and then over here it'll tell you about it. And I'm just so excited about this. I cannot wait to read this. And this is actually a rather expensive book. I want to say, yeah, it's like a $40 book, but I got a very good used version with shipping and everything for like $10. So I'm happy with that. Okay, and then in this big box here, there's actually only one book, and that book's not even for me. Okay, so the book in this box is Wonder by R.J. Palacio, and this is for my cousin. She loves this book, and she is a 5th grade teacher, and she reads this book with her students every single year, and she shared this book with over 300 students already, and she's getting ready to share it with like another 52 students this year. And this is just like one of her favorites, and she talks about it all the time. And I'm going to Y'all Fest this year in Charleston, South Carolina, and when they announced who the authors were going to be that were going to be there, this author came up. And so I immediately wrote my cousin and was like, hey, if you haven't met this author, if you haven't got an autographed copy, let me know, or maybe you want to go to this event with me. She wasn't sure if she was going to be able to go to the event, so she wanted me to try to get a copy signed for her. So I ordered this copy, and I'm going to take it with me and try to get it signed while I'm there. And if she gets to come, then I'll just give it to her. She can take care of it herself. But yeah, that's why I got this. So the other two things in this box are actually games. And they're for me. Well, they're for our family. So the first one I have here is Uno Harry Potter card game. It includes a special rule. It says the sorting hat rule will have you drawing cards for Gryffindor. And it looks like it has like the characters on it. So I thought this would be fun to do. You know, play a little Harry Potter Uno during my Potter Watch readathon that I'm co-hosting with Zoe over at Your Book Nerd Zoe. And then the other game I got is another Harry Potter game, and that is Clue, and it's a Harry Potter version. So instead of the regular Clue board, it's a moving Hogwarts game board. Ooh. And I like Clue. I like games in general, and I like different variations of the same game. Like, I don't know how many different Uno games we have, but we have a ridiculous amount. And we haven't played Clue in forever, so I thought this would be another fun Harry Potter activity to do during the Potter Watch read along. So yay. And that is everything in that box. Now let me tell you about my reading for today. So I started reading Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Race Brennan, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. I took the cover off. It's easier to read like that. And I'm currently on page 123 of this. And I've only read the first two stories. And I have to say, it makes me kind of sad. So it picks up where City of Heavenly Fire ended, where Simon is going to train to become a shadow hunter, and so he ends up going to the Shadowhunter Academy. But, and this is a spoiler if you have not read City of Heavenly Fire, so if you haven't read that and you want to read it, mute this until I put this down. But Simon still doesn't have his memories, and his relationship with Isabel is, well, essentially forgotten, and he breaks up with her, and it's just so sad because he just doesn't remember Isabel. He doesn't really remember Clary. He thinks his best friend out of all of them is Jace, which is just bizarro. And I don't know, it just makes me kind of sad because I don't want Simon to have forgotten everything. I hope he gets his memory back. So Xander and I didn't really have any time for reading Harry Potter today, so we literally only got 3 more pages. We're on page 183, and then he had to go to bed. So we're gonna have a lot that we need to read tomorrow, because I think I had it marked, oh yeah, to finish this tomorrow, and we're only like halfway through, so I don't think that's gonna happen. I also started reading To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han today, and I am currently on page 99 of this, and it is very cute. And oh my gosh, these chapters are ridiculously short. Like, several of them are only 2 pages long. Like, I'm on page 99, and that's where chapter 23 starts. So in the first 98 pages, there are 22 chapters. I have no idea how many chapters are in this book, but it's a little ridiculous. 72 chapters. There are 72 chapters. There are only 355 pages, but there are 72 chapters. And then last but not least, Clint from Reads Readers and I are doing a buddy read of Unearthly Divine by Tabby Newcomb, and I'm currently on page 90 of this and very much enjoying it so far. I can't really tell you too much about it, but Clint and I are going back and forth on this is giving Mortal Instrument vibes and this is giving Twilight vibes. So I'm curious to see where this is gonna go, because I can see things from each of them. Like the character Cade in here reminded me of Jace in the first Mortal Instruments book, City of Bones. And Liam reminded me of Simon. And we don't know her name yet, but Miss Vogue reminds me of Isabel. But Clint is having different visions in his head. He sees Cade as Edward and Liam as Jacob, and oh, I forget who he thought Miss Vogue was. Oh, he thought Miss Vogue was Rosalie, and another character named Callie was Alice. We're both seeing what the other's seeing too, and it's funny, but I'm enjoying the story and can't wait to read more of it. So this is what I'm currently working on this week, and it's my goal to try to finish all of this week. We shall see. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go for now, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Like 6 o'clock on Tuesday, September 11th, and as you just saw, we went to the gym today and I worked out with the trainer, and oh my gosh, he kicked my butt, seriously. And then when we got home, I had some book mail waiting for me, which is always fun. And also today, poor little Church, he got fixed today. So he's not happy right now. He's still in his little kennel over there, so you probably will hear him raring. Because, yeah, he's not a happy kitty right now. But I wanted to show you all of my book mail. But first, I read a little bit more of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and I'm currently on page 209 of this. So it looks like I'm a little bit over halfway, just a little bit. And that's really all I've read today. Hopefully I can get a lot more reading done this evening, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, on to all of my book mail, and actually there's a little bit more than just book mail too, but let me show you. Okay, so first off we have this package, which has Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. And this is the first book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. And I've heard about 1 million people talk about this, and I wanted to check it out. But it actually doesn't really say anything on the back here, so I pulled it up on Goodreads so I could tell you what that says. But this has like a whole lot of ratings and is still over a 4.0. So it's like 4.03, which in my opinion is a very good rating. If you have anything over a 4 and you have lots and lots of ratings, it's got to be a good book. So this says, around the world, black handprints are appearing on doorways, scorched there by winged strangers who have crept through a slit in the sky. In a dark and dusty shop, a devil's supply of human teeth grows dangerously low. And in the tangled lanes of Prague, a young art student is about to be caught up in a brutal, otherworldly war. Meet Caro. She fills her sketchbooks with monsters that may or may not be real. She's prone to disappearing on mysterious errands. She speaks many languages, not all of them human, and her bright blue hair actually grows out of her head that color. Who is she? That is the question that haunts her, and she's about to find out. When beautiful haunted Akiva fixes fiery eyes on her in an alley in Marrakesh, the result is blood and starlight, secrets unveiled, and a star-crossed love whose roots drink deep of a violent past. But will Caro live to regret learning the truth about herself? And I thought it sounded really, really good. And I have heard nothing but good things about this, so I'm looking forward to reading it whenever I finally can get to reading it, because y'all know I have 1,000,000,001 books to read. And I've ordered a ridiculous amount more. Okay, the next one is in this package, and that is Wanted by Betsy Chow. And this is the second book in the, what is it, storybook series, I think is what it's called. And I showed you the third book in it yesterday. Loving these shoes though, oh my gosh. They're very cool. And as I said yesterday, fairy tale retelling with a bunch of different fairy tales combined, and it's my kind of book, so. And the last bookish thing that I got was actually, I had won a giveaway that Cordelia over at Subscription Box Addict hosts every month. And she was doing a giveaway, well, several different things that you could win. But I really, really, really wanted this Whimsify box, and I won it, which is awesome. And somehow she ended up with an extra one, so she wanted to do a giveaway. So I have it here. I've already cut it open. And it is literally the entire Whimsify box. I think it was for May. So let's see. I only know the book that was in it, because I looked that up because I wanted to know if this was something that I wanted to try to get. And I really wanted to get this, so. Here is the theme for their May one, which you probably have already seen this unboxing on someone else's channel more than likely, since this is a few months behind. But their May theme was The Magic Within. We got worms here. We have the Whimsify exclusive You're Better Than Waffles, Matthias Helvar. And this is from Leigh Bardugo. I'm not sure what book that's from, but cool waffle mix. And then we have Silver's Red Queen, Jasmine, White Musk, Water, and Metal. Story Sensations. Okay, so it's Silver's sparkly soap. It smells nice. Looks like this. Then we've got a candle that says Letters from Hogwarts. And this is by Scent Pop Candles. Ooh. Oh, that smells so good. This is definitely my kind of candle. And it is white with some pretty glitter on it. And let me see if it tells you the scent. It smells so good. Okay, it smells of old books, hazelnut coffee, and cinnamon donuts. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay, then we have this Charmed perfume oil. Oh, that smells really nice. And it's just this little roller ball. That's cute. It's a fruity kind of smell. I really like this. There is a coupon for 25% off at Story Sensations on their Etsy shop. Here is their info and the coupon code if you want to go and check them out. And here is the card on the Scent Pop Candles, who did the Letters from Hogwarts candle. Then we have a print here. It says, dreams, dreams I walk them, I live them, I delude myself within them. It's a wonder I can spot reality anymore. And this is from Adrian Ivzhikov, Rachel Mead. And then the book, got a lot of dust on this cover. It's a plastic cover. Let me take it out of that. Oh, I bet this is the waffle stuff. I bet it leaked out just a little bit. So the book is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. And I actually saw her at the Decatur Book Festival. Unfortunately, I hadn't gotten this by the time I went there. But I did give her one of my bookmarks. And it would be really cool if she was like watching this right now. But I think she's also going to be at Y'all Fest this year. And, ooh, that's red. And maybe I can get it signed while I'm there. And then we got some bookish goodies that came with it. So we have a bookmark that says, we all have darkness inside us. Riel, that is what it means to be human. And it looks like that. And the back actually says Whimsify, May 2018, The Magic Within. And it did come with the signed book plate. And then the letter from the author that says, Dear Reader, 14 years ago while listening to music and daydreaming, I met a young woman named Riel. She was beautiful and powerful, but also frightened, and sad and angry most of all. She stood alone in a field of fire, and she was faced with a terrible decision that would change the world forever. I knew all of this almost at once after a few breathless minutes of daydreaming. I also knew I had to write this woman's story. I began asking myself questions about her. What kind of power does she have? Who does she love? Who does she hate? What is the decisions she's about to make? Thus, the Imperium trilogy was born. I worked on the story steadily for years, writing draft after draft. I often grew impatient with myself. Would I ever get it right? Would it ever be published? Some days I wanted to give up. But my love for Riel and my second protagonist, Elena, kept my hope alive. I adore these girls. They are rash and flawed and make spectacular mistakes. They lust and crave. They're selfish one moment and selfish the next. I hope you love them, their contradictions, passion, and power as utterly as I do. I also hope that whatever dream lives in your heart, you don't give up on it. Keep going, keep working, be patient with yourself. You never know where that determination might lead you. Claire Legrand. So that is what was in this box. Also, I'll make sure to leave Cordelia's link down below so you can go and check her out and subscribe to her channel. She hosts giveaways every single month. She gets several different subscription boxes and also does a bookish kind of channel. And because she gets so many subscription boxes, she has a lot of things she doesn't want to keep from those boxes, and she puts them in giveaways. Also, she doesn't keep a lot of books once she reads them. So after she reads the book, she puts it in a giveaway. Or if she ends up with multiple books from subscription boxes that are the same, she'll give one of them away as well. So make sure to check her out. And then the last piece of mail I have here is my BoxyCharm. As you know, Becca and I used to do the battle of the boxes between BoxyCharm and Glossybox, and Becca's subscription has run out of both of those, and well, over the year of her getting them, I kind of fell in love with BoxyCharm. To me, BoxyCharm was the overall winner time and time and time and time again. I think Glossybox may have won once in all of our battles. And, well, I wanted to get it for myself because I just thought it was that awesome. Plus, it's like $21 a month or something like that. But it's less if you get a subscription for like a 3-month or 6-month or 12-month. And I think with a 12-month subscription, it's like $18 a month. It comes out to being something like that. And you definitely get your money's worth. And I will put all the information for this box down in the description as well. But let's open it up and see what I got this time. So it looks like this. Here's all the goodies. And we have my little card here that tells all the stuff in the box. So the first thing in here is this Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. Figure out how to open it. It's really pretty. I don't really wear a lot of blush, but occasionally. So it looks like this and has like a little half mirror here. And this is a $28 value, which covers the cost of the box with just this one thing. Okay, so next up we have the Alamar Cosmetics brush set. And this is a 3-piece brush set in this pretty green color. They look like this. Very nice. Very soft. It's an interesting color. And these are an $18 value. Next up we have this Hank and Henry lipstick. It says matte liquid lipstick in the color Pedal Pusher. It doesn't really look like a liquid lipstick. It looks like a stick of lipstick. Like clear. Let's open this up. Right? That is so weird. Okay, so it looks like this stick of lipstick here. Okay. But you actually twist this off. And it's a liquid lipstick. That is so cool. Okay, let's see how it looks. I'm gonna try to do... Oh, that smells really good. Like, it reminds me of that candle that I just opened. Maybe like a chocolatey kind of smell. Okay, I can't really see very well, so if I'm making it messy, sorry. I like that though. That's a really pretty color. And it looks really cool too. Okay, so this is a $17 value as well. Then we have some Butter London Stroke of Wow Roll-On Precision Liner. And it's a very interesting shaped thing here. And let me do a little swatch for you. But first I have to change out my battery. So it looks like this. It's very interesting. It's got this little rectangular shaped hole in it. And it actually does have this wheel. I don't know if you can see it. And then on the inside, it actually looks like that. So it really is just a wheel that you roll. And I do not have steady hands, so yeah, it's not very straight for me. This will definitely take some getting used to. And then last but not least, we have the palette, which is the Nightingale palette by Pretty Vulgar. And it looks like this. We open it up, and there is a mirror up here. And this looks like that. It's very pretty. And it says, embrace your beautiful contradictions. These are really pretty colors. Let's see if I can swatch them for you. Gonna do this on my arm here. Okay, so first up is Nocturnal. Looks like that. Then we have Pillow Fight. Looks like that. Break Free. Looks like this. Okay, then we have, ooh, this is Dark Side. A lot of pigment there. Hide and Seek. Ooh, this is pretty. Clutch. Flip Out. I Spy. Silver Spoon. Swoop. After Midnight. And All Nighter. I've got very messy fingers now. But those are really, really pretty. I don't know how well it shows up, but I really like them. I got me some new makeup. And I really like this lip color. And it feels like I'm not wearing anything, which is really cool. Alright right, well, I guess that's it for now, and maybe I'll check back in with you later tonight. If not, then I'll just talk to you tomorrow. So it is like 9:30 on Wednesday, September 12th, and I have had a very busy day today. I went to the gym this morning, and then after the gym I came home and got all showered and cleaned, and then I went and met Christy and we got massages, and then we went out to lunch, and it was just a lovely first half of my day. And then I came home and I got some filming done, and well, that took a long time. And I've done planning with figuring out videos and stuff for the next big chunk of time, and I haven't got any editing done, which I really needed to do, but I will. But I wanted to come on real quick and do a little check-in with you and let you know where I'm at on my reading. So Xander and I continued with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and we are currently on page 225, and I can't remember if I read this after I did my check-in or not, but yesterday I did get my reading done, and I'm on page 140 of Unearthly Divine. I haven't done my reading for today yet, which I need to do. And I have gotten a lot more reading done of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and I am currently on page 337, so very, very close to the end. I think there's only like 355 pages. So I plan on finishing this tonight. And really, that's all I've gotten done as far as my reading goes. But I do have some book mail to show you. And oh my goodness. Just wait. Here is my book mail. That's crazy. I'm gonna try to set it here, and then I can show it all to you. I told you I went crazy with ordering stuff. Okay, so this first package is my Second Star book subscription box, and so this is the September box, I think. Okay, so I open it up, and it looks like this. Okay, a little sticker that says thank you. Alright, so that's what's inside. So the first thing I see is this little box here, and inside is an exclusive enamel pen, and it looks like a scalpel maybe with blood on it. I don't know if it'll pick up on camera. Oh, yeah, there it is. Very interesting. Then we've got this print, or this is our spoiler card. It took a special type of monster to dissect dead people and sell them without guilt. And the theme for September is The Monster Within. Okay, then we have one of those wooden bookmarks. I just love those. And this says, she imagined the texture of the heart through her gloved hands, placing it gently in a jar. Slowly, piece by piece, she went through the full dissection until there was nothing left unpackaged or unlabeled. Not even bones. And then there's a heart on it. Interesting. And then we have a signed book plate, but I can't really tell what the signature is. There is a magnet, which is like a little book, and it says Conspiracy of Magic, Book 1, Ruthless Magic, USA Today bestselling author Megan Crew. So that's what that looks like. Then we have a card for another book by Megan Crew. It's called Beast. And apparently I get a free downloadable copy. And it says Teen Wolf meets Pretty Little Liars in this edge of your seat supernatural thriller. That's pretty cool. And then there's a bookmark for A Mortal Song by Megan Crew. And then it talks about that book on the back. I'm guessing the book is by Megan Crew. Okay, then we have another enamel pen, which is another very interesting one. It is a heart, like an anatomical heart, with flowers. That's very interesting. Then we have, I'm guessing this is a candle. It's a big candle too. And it's Mercado de la Muerta. And the scent is dark cherries, almond, and vanilla. It's a very nice, soft scent. I like that a lot. It's really, really soft scent. And this is one of those woodwick candles. So it has the wooden wick that'll like flicker and all that stuff. And then we have, oh, it looks like there's 2 books maybe. Let's see what else we've got in here first. This looks like the kind of thing that I would cross stitch with, but it's just got this fabric. I have no idea what this is about. Maybe it's something that's mentioned in the book. I don't know. That was a little bit of a weird one. All right, then we have this little wall hanging thing here. It says, "Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. Mary Shelley, Frankenstein." Okay, that's cool. I'm really curious about this thing because I have no idea what that's all about. Okay, let's open these. Do we open the big one or the little one? Let's open the skinny one first. Okay, it's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus. And it looks like that. And on the back it says, "If I cannot inspire love, I will cause fear." There's some tiny, tiny writing in this book. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but it's pretty tiny. But that's really cool. Okay, let's open this one. Okay, this is Not Even Bones by Rebecca Schaeffer. Betrayal is a bloody business. Okay, so that's what the enamel pin is. So this signed bookplate, it has a thing on the back that says, "Derek Millman, Scream All Night." I don't know what that's all about. There is a signed bookplate for this book in here as well. And a letter from the author, which says, "Dear reader, I have always loved villains. Ever since I was a child, I loved how complex and nuanced their motives were. I loved that their ambitions took the front stage. They had a goal and they went for it, no matter what it was in their way. I knew no matter what, I wanted to write a book about villains in all their different iterations. And so Not Even Bones was born. I wanted a story with complex, multifaceted characters with questionable morals. Characters that didn't always do the honorable or heroic thing. Where the good people had bad ends. Where righteousness and pure motives got you nowhere. Where those who survived were always going to be a shade of gray. A story where the line between human and monster was fuzzy and changed depending on what side you looked at it from. When I started writing this story, I never imagined it would be the book I debuted with. I wasn't really sure that anyone aside from me would want to read a book with an all-villain cast, a book that was incredibly dark, that had a main character who was ruthless and would do anything to survive. So thank you to all of you who are picking up this book and making this dream possible. This book is my love letter to villains, monsters, and questionable morals. I hope that you enjoy it. Before you read, remember, you've been warned. Here be monsters. Rebecca Schaeffer. And it's black with this red font. And the end pages are very, very red. I still have no clue what this is about. For the life of me, I have no idea. Okay, so while I was unboxing that, I realized that I actually never unboxed my one from them last month. So I thought I would go ahead and do that now. I'm very behind on some of my unboxings. Okay, so opening this one up, and it looks like this. And we'll tear that open. And it looks like so. Also, if there are any coupon codes or anything for any of the boxes that I open in this video, I'll make sure to link that down in the description, and yeah, whatever I can find, I'll put it down there for you. Okay, so this says Alistair and Abigail, a zombie love story now playing, August 2018. So the theme is a night at the movies, and there's like bonus material you can get, and a free ebook copy of Hush, or Hushed, which is a contemporary adaptation of The Little Mermaid set on a film set. Ooh, fun. I like retellings. Okay, so there's another wooden bookmark. The Dead Rise on Sunday. Here we go. And on the back it says, nobody does zombies like Moldavania, Undead Nocturne, The Famishing Flesh of the Loveless, Carol's Feast, Everyone Got Eaten on Christmas Eve, The Dead Don't Devour, Zombie Dawn, The Dead Rise on Sunday, Plague of the Damned, Day of Decay, Pray for Me, Where's Quentin, Unburied, Traces in the Trees, Druid Flu, Zombie Children of the Harvest Sun. And then it says Alistar and Abigail, A Zombie Love Story. Okay. Looks like that. Then we have, what is these? Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. I don't know, it's like just a glass to put something in, but it's a skull. That's pretty cool. And it's very appropriate for opening now because, you know, Halloween won't be too long. Okay. Then this is Bookish Candles for Bookish People. The Curdling. Enjoy your movie with a root beer. And this is another one of those woodwick candles. Wow, it's a big one. Oh, and it smells like root beer. Moldiva Studios. Scream All Night. That is really cool. It's in this big like pint glass and it is a woodwick candle. And it smells like root beer. That's really, really cool. You know what? I think I'm figuring something out. We got 2 books again. So in that last box that I opened that was for September, there was that extra signed book plate. I'm guessing it goes with one of these books. And they forgot to include it, so they sent it in the September box. I bet that's what's going on. Okay, so we have different things for watching a movie. So you've got your root beer. I don't know what the skull's for, but it's cool. We've got some Swedish fish. Yummy. I like gummies. And then, I don't know what this is. So it looks like we have a bunch of seals or something wearing 3D glasses and watching a movie. And then this has got like popcorn and 3D glasses and Swedish fish and stuff. But I have no idea what this is. Okay, this is a Crystal Skull snack bowl. So you can picture like Swedish fish or whatever in. And this is a movie themed mug rug. Bigger than a coaster and smaller than a placemat. It's the perfect size for your favorite drink and a small snack. Don't be worried about spills. It's machine washable. Okay, you know what? I want to see what this card says about that weird blue circle thing. Oh my gosh, it doesn't say. I have no idea what that is for. I wonder if it just ended up in my box by accident. Okay, you know what? I can stick my pins on it. Okay, now on to these books. So I think it's really cool that you get 2 books and an ebook. I think that's pretty neat. Okay, so the first book I see is The Great American Whatever by Tim Federle. It's black and white. It says, Quinn Roberts is a 16-year-old smart aleck whose only worry used to be writing convincing dialogue for the movies he made with his sister. Of course, that was all before Quinn stopped going to school, before his mom started sleeping on the sofa, and before the car accident that changed everything. Enter Geoff, Quinn's best friend, who insists it's time Quinn came out, at least from hibernation. One haircut later, Quinn gets dragged to his first college party where instead of nursing his pain, he meets a guy, okay, a hot guy, and Quinn falls hard. What follows is an upside-down week in which Quinn begins envisioning his future as a screenplay that might actually end happily if, that is, he can finally step back into the starring role of his own life story. Tim Federle's beautiful YA debut is laugh-out-loud sad, rye-winning testament to the power of old movies and new memories, one unscripted moment at a time. Sounds interesting. And the other book is Scream All Night by Derek Millman, which is what it said on the back of that signed book plate. So I'm sure that goes with this book here. We do have the letter from the author though. Not sure if I can read it, but I will try. It says, "Dear reader, with so many books out in the world, I am truly honored you chose to bring Scream All Night into your lives for a while. It is a very personal story, despite its screwball tone and dalliance with the absurd, inspired by many aspects of my life, my misfit childhood, training to be an something in a frantic MFA program, spending time on movie sets, loving classic movies as a kid, dreams meeting reality, broken memories, lost loves. Moldavia is a darkly jeweled, I don't know, of all my worst heartfelt daydreams. I hope you enjoy the book as much as I enjoyed writing it. I hope it stays with you for a little while after you're done with it. Thank you. Warmest wishes, Derek Millman." Okay, I have no idea what this is about. This says, "Dario Hayward knows one thing. He's never going back to Moldavia Studios, the iconic castle that served as a set, studio, and home to the cast and crew of dozens of cult classic B-horror movies. It's been 3 years since Dario's even seen the place, after legally emancipating from his father, the infamous director of Moldavia's creature features. But then Dario's brother invites him home to a mysterious ceremony involving his father and a tribute to his first film, The Curse of the Mummy's Tongue. Dario swears his homecoming will be a one-time visit, a way for him to get closure on his past and reunite with Haley, his first love and co-star of Zombie Children of the Harvest Sun, a production fraught with real-life tragedy, and say goodbye for good. But then the unthinkable happens. Dario gets sucked back into the twisted world of Moldavia and the horrors, both real and imagined, he's left there. With only months to rescue the sinking studio and everyone who has built their lives there, Dario must confront the demons of his past and the uncertainties of his future. But can he escape the place that's haunted him his whole life? Scream All Night is a darkly hilarious romp about growing up and finding your place in the world." And it's black with silver font. So all of that is very cool. This candle smells so good. Oh, nuts. Peanuts. Okay, so in that big box with all the peanuts was a box set that I ordered for Xander. And that is the Fablehaven box set. And this is by Brandon Mule, or Mule. And he's actually one of the authors that is going to be at Y'all Fest this year. And when I went to check out his books, like every single one of his books was over a 4-star rating. And I started reading about them, and they were all middle grade and books that I really think Xander would enjoy. So I got a bunch of them. And I got them mostly used off of Amazon. But this was still in the plastic and in perfect condition. And I think well, not perfect. It's got like a little ding here in the corner. But still, let's see if the book is damaged at all. No, the book is in perfect condition. So we have Fablehaven, Rise of the Evening Star, Grip of the Shadow Plague, Secrets of the Dragon Sanctuary, and Keys to the Demon Prison. And these are not small books. Like this last book is 607 pages. It's a big book, especially for Xander. So I'll read you what it says here because this kind of sums up what the whole series is about. For centuries, mystical creatures were gathered into a hidden refuge called Fablehaven to prevent their extinction. Kendra and her brother Seth have no idea that their grandfather is the current caretaker of Fablehaven. Inside the gated woods, ancient laws keep order among greedy trolls, mischievous satyrs, plotting witches, spiteful imps, and jealous fairies. However, when the rules get broken, powerful forces of evil are unleashed, and Kendra and her brother must face the greatest challenge of their lives to save their family, Fablehaven, and perhaps even the world. And this very much gave me a Ruth Shaw and the End of Time kind of vibes, and so I thought Xander would totally love this because he really enjoyed that one. Plus, I can actually take some of these with me and get them signed when I go to YAWFest. Okay, now to get into this last box. More peanuts. Okay, so in that box was another box set that I ordered for Xander by Brandon Mule, and that is the Beyonders series or trilogy. And this is another one I got used on Amazon. I think I paid like $19 or something like that, plus shipping, or shipping might have been included. But again, this is still in the plastic. I just took it off and it's in perfect condition. So the books are A World Without Heroes, Seeds of Rebellion, and Chasing the Prophecy. Again, these are not small books. So I'll read you what it says on the box here. By reading these words, you have nominated yourself to recover the key word. Move swiftly. The knowledge you now possess marks you for prompt execution. The first syllable is A. After falling into a new world called Lyrian, Jason must figure out the clues that piece together an ancient word that could bring down Maldor, the terrifying leader of Lyrian. He is helped by his newfound friend and sidekick Rachel, who has also stumbled into Lyrian. Together they go on an extraordinary quest to figure out how to become the heroes that Lyrian needs, no matter what the cost. And there is a blurb here from Rick Riordan that says, Brandon Mule is a wizard with words. With Beyonders, he has conjured one of the most original fantasies I've read in years, an irresistible mix of adventure, humor, and magic. And this is another one that I think Xander's really going to enjoy. He's just going to have to get over the whole, it's a really big book and has a lot of pages. He's getting to where he loves books, but he's very intimidated by bigger books like this. Okay, so that is everything. This was quite a long update. So I actually think, since I've already shown you so much with multiple unboxings and lots of book mail, and I think I did the gym at least once in here, that I'm going to end this vlog now before it gets too long, because I know I'm going to have a lot more book mail and bookish things coming in, and I just don't want to make this vlog ridiculously long. So I think I'm just going to end this one here, and I'll pick back up tomorrow. So I didn't complete any of the books that I was working on in this part of the vlog, but I did do a pretty good chunk of each of them. I got to page 225 of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I got to page 140 of Unearthly Divine. I got to page 337 of To All the Boys I've Loved Before. And I got to page 123 of Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy. So not terrible for like 4 days or something like that. And one of those books I'm sure to finish before I go to bed tonight. It shouldn't take me but 15-20 minutes maybe. And I can read that before I go to sleep. But I have to go to bed because we have to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, at least 6 o'clock in the morning, probably earlier. So I guess I'm just going to end this vlog here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you.